Richician!
Hey YouTube, Richician84 here with a deck profile update. It's been a while and I'm profiling my Richician format Mellfy deck and it finally has Mellfy of the Forest, which arrived after that mirror match with Emma. Typical. Why couldn't it have come like a couple of days? Well, why couldn't they have come like a couple of days earlier? Not that it mattered, since I only summoned one anyway, borrowed one that is. So, yeah, it's basically my common charity Mellfy deck, but basically as a full power Mellfy deck. Basically, obviously I can switch cards around to make it legal for common charity. It is not a problem at all, and I can I can show you everything afterwards. Regarding how I play it. Otherwise, I'll have a link to the tournament report where I did profile my Mellfy deck before, the first common charity tournament report. So, yeah, there isn't really much I can say that I haven't said when I did Emma's Mellfy deck profile a while ago, but yeah, basically, for those who don't know, well, I'll try and do a quick summary. They all share, well, besides Pinny and, of course, Rabby, they all share common effects where during the end phase you can special summon them from the hand, and also if the opponent normal summons or special summons a monster, or if they get attacked, they return to my hand, and then I can activate their own unique effects. But we'll go over it. It's pretty similar to Emma's Mellfy deck, but yeah, I'll go over it anyway. And I don't even remember when I profiled her deck. So for the 3-ofs, I have 3 puppies, which special summons a level 2 or lower beast type monster from the deck, except itself. Then 3 copies of Catty, which searches a beast type monster from deck to hand, except itself. Then 3 copies of Wally, which special summons 2 different Mellfys from the deck, except itself. 2-ofs, I have Pony, which basically adds a Mellfy from the not a Mellfy, a level 2 or lower beast from the graveyard and adds it to hand. Then 2 Pinnies, the only one that doesn't have the effects of the other ones, but yeah, but it does special summon itself from the hand if a beast type monster is returned from the field to the hand. Then I immediately perform a synchro summon using it and the monster I bounce to hand. Also, if it's in my graveyard during my end phase, I can attach it to a beast it sees. And now for the 1-ofs, which consist of 1 Fenny, which special summons a beast type monster from hand, it doesn't matter about the level, and of course Rabby, the only one without an effect, but it doesn't matter, I wanted to have it in there anyway. And then for other monsters, we have a mystical beast package, which makes sense and complements the deck. 1 Valerie Fawn for special summoning low-level beasts from the grave. 1 Calantosa for card popping if special summoned by the effect of a beast. And Kitty Tail, which Emma just really, really loves. Doesn't don't know how often the first effect will come up though. I don't know if anyone's too familiar with this card, but basically it's got two different effects. If it's normal or special summoned, you can target a beast, beast warrior, or winged beast, insect, or plant monster in your graveyard. Send one monster from your deck to the graveyard with the same original type as that monster. So basically, in this case, it would be beast. Again, I don't know how often it's likely to come up, but it's a great way to get Penny in the grave and then attach it to a Beast Exceeds. And then, of course, the last monster in the main deck is 3 copies of Rescue Cat. Staple for pretty much anything involving beasts, although I don't think I play it in my generic beast deck on Edo Pro. Oh, anyway, that's it for the monsters. On with the spells. So for the spells, I have 2 copies of Mellfy Tag, Monster Reborn, for Mellfys. Mellfy Hide and Seek, which gives them a layer of protection, involving card destroying effects. And Staring Contest for more searching and weakening. And then, thanks to Silver Cyclone, I have 3 copies of Obedience School. Finally, yeah, it's got the starter it needs. I mean, Rescue Cat does it too, but this just gives me so much more options. Or so many more options, I should say. Anyway, generic stuff, Monster Reborn, Pot of Greed, because, like I keep saying, it is legal in Richician format, and it's also legal in the minor league. But, you know, obviously for common charity, I've got to take it out. Then Regeki and Twin Twisters. So that's it for the spells. On with the traps. So for the traps, I have 2 copies of Mellfy Playhouse for bouncing cards off the field by detaching any number of materials from Beast Exceeds monsters. And Mirror Force, Storming Mirror Force, and 2 Solemn Strikes. So that's it for the main deck. On with the extra deck. So for the extra deck, starting with Synchros, 2 copies of Merry Mellfys, which upon special summon bounces a face-up monster back to the hand, and if the opponent normal or special summons something, or if this card gets attacked, I can return it to the extra deck and special summon a Mellfy Exceeds monster from the extra deck. And then Star Mine, purely because, like, when I was making this for common charity, I needed a generic common level 4 synchro, and this fit the bill. And then for Exceeds, I have the boss monster and I think Emma's favourite Mellfy, 3 copies of Joyous Mellfys. So it's 2+ level 2 beast monsters, and once per turn I can detach a material from this card, and all Mellfy monsters I control can attack the opponent directly. Also during the opponent's turn, I can target a Beast Exceeds I control and return it to the extra deck, then special summon monsters. Special summon level 2 or lower beast monsters from the graveyard up to the number of materials that that monster had. Following this, hold on, have I got the right number? I think I do. Hold on. So 6, 8. Oh yeah, I do. Sorry, I'm just questioning myself and confusing myself. Then 2 copies of Mellfy Mommy, which also needs 2+ level 2 beast monsters. So, once per turn during either player's turn, I can attach a beast monster from my hand or face up on the field to this card, and it gains effects based on the number of materials attached to it. 3 or more, can't be destroyed by battle. 4 or more, I take no battle damage from battles involving this card. 5 or more, when an attack is declared involving this card and an attack position monster, I can inflict damage to the opponent equal to that monster's attack. And then finally, 3 copies of Mellfy of the Forest, which for some reason doesn't have a common printing, which is kind of BS. Now this one is generic, unlike the other 2, but yeah, once per turn I can detach a material to add a Mellfy card from my deck to my hand, and also once per turn, if a beast type monster is returned to my hand, except during the damage step, I can target a face-up monster the opponent controls. It cannot attack, and its effects are negated while it remains face-up on the field, even if this card leaves the field, I might add. Then 1 copy of number F0 Utopic Future, because why not? I was so happy that I finally summoned it. And number 96 Dark Mist. Then number 64 Ronin Raccoon Sandayu. I guess just to put it with the other numbers. Number 29 Mannequin Cat. And then Sky Cavalry Centuria, one of the best rank 2s in the game. Also a new addition, and of course Zeus. Great for pretty much any Xyz deck, of course. And then for links, I've got Nightmare Unicorn, Nightmare Phoenix, and Mrs. Radiant. And yes, that is a collector's rare. Nightmare Phoenix. Shout out to Express Gaming for hooking this up with me. And yeah, again, that is 20 extra deck monsters, but it's okay, because, like I said before, in Richician format, the extra deck limit is 20 instead of 15. Now, obviously, for the minor league, I will cut it down to 15. So, let's see. How did I? Did I take a screenshot? No, I didn't. So, yeah, when it comes to the minor league, I will have to drop Zeus because it's not legal in the minor league. Drop Star Mine because I hardly ever summon it. 1 Mellfy Mommy because you don't really need multiples, it's only there as a filler. So yeah, that just leaves 2 more cards to cut. Just Dark Mist because I'm not likely to summon it, even though I did once against Tom. And I would then drop either Mannequin Cat or Utopic Future. Maybe Mannequin Cat. And there we go, that's 15 cards, making it legal for the minor league. And then, of course, in the case of Common Charity, I would drop all the rares and hollows, like so. And then this is how I'd line it up. So let's count together. So that's 3, 6, 7, 8. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Oh, who am I missing? Unless I miscounted. 2, 3, 6, 8, 10. No, never mind. That is 15. There we go. There we go. That's the extra deck, which is legal for common charity, which is coming up this coming Wednesday, and then, of course, also for common charity, these are what I'd have in the deck, and then, obviously, for common charity, I would have to drop Kitty Tail, Big Sad, and my 3 copies of Obedience Schooled, and I think that's it. Let's just make sure. Yep. So yeah, these would come out, and these. Oh wait, hold on. I need to drop Pot of Greed because, like I said, that's not legal in common charity. So yeah, those would go in, and of course, Caught by the Grave would go in as well, just to specifically counter Ash Blossom. And there we go. I can still easily change and adapt this deck depending on what format this is playing under, whether it's Richician format, minor league, or common charity. So yeah, that is the deck profile for my Mellfy deck. Sorry, just trying to get this in some sort of order. If you liked it, then leave a like, comment, share, and of course subscribe if you haven't subbed already. That order will do. And yeah, thanks for watching, stay safe, and I'll see you guys later. Oh, and stay tuned for some games with Matt and Alison Welch later. Thank you very much for watching. Be sure to subscribe to the Richician YouTube channel.